What do you say, dear devotees?
Yes, we are ready for you, Mataji.
Very, very ready for some good Krishna Katha. Okay.
Yes.
And now we have 2 of Sulekha Mataji's. Okay, now we have 1. And Neeral Prabhu's here. That's a big relief for me. Somebody's going to make the reading order. Okay, good. And so let us just get started. Start to share the screen. And today is Friday, so we'll be doing Srimad Bhagavatam. And we will first start the Vigyapti Panchaka prayers and reading from Srimad Bhagavatam 1.1.1 after these brief prayers. Om Ajnanitimarandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudirayet. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, do we have some sort of a reading order ready here? Are you still working on it, Neeral Prabhu? You need some more time? And have I muted everybody and not giving you permissions to unmute yourself? How are you? Muting mice?
Sorry, Mataji, you will be reading, right?
Let us skip my reading.
Okay.
By the way, happy Ekadashi, everybody. And I need to get some water here, so just bear with me. Meanwhile, please create the reading list. And
yes,
then also, all.
I have shared it, Mataji. The order
Please read it also, yeah.
Archana Mataji, Sonal Mataji, Sonis Mataji, Sulekha Mataji, Varsha Mataji, Neeral, and then when Kathy comes in, she'll just speak before me. So the relative order would be same. So then Archana Mataji again.
Okay, I'm back. So,
okay, Archana Mataji said she can't read, sorry.
Who cannot read? Varshana cannot read?
No, Archana Mataji.
Archana Mataji cannot read, okay.
Okay, so order will be Sonal Mataji and then, okay. So Sonal Mataji, you can go next. You can go first.
And maybe one of you can post on a WhatsApp group that the class has started. And welcome Achita Radhe Mataji. Thank you for joining us here. Hope you're feeling better. And welcome Binu Connect to Mataji also. Thank you for joining.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
All right. So, see, Vijay Lakshmi Mataji has come now. Who should she go after? She should maybe go after Varshana Mataji.
Yeah, after Varshana Mataji. Yeah. I'll post the order. Yeah.
You post the reorder. That's fine. But I think we can get started. Yeah. Thank you, Sulekha Mataji, for posting.
Shraddha Mataji, are you singing the Sanskrit or?
No, I want you all now. It's been a long time. I want all of you to now go and attempt. If you want to sing. If you want to just recite it. It's your comfort level.
So, Neeral Prabhu, do I start? Yeah, okay.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Matsamo nasti papatma na paradhi cha kaschana parihare pi lajjame kim bruve purushottama yuvatinam yatha yuni yunam cha yuvatau yatha manobhiramate tadvan manome ramatam tvai.
And did you have your eyes closed?
Yes.
Hey, very good. Very good for 100 points. Okay, very nice.
Bhumau sakhila padanam bhumireva lambanam tvai jata pardhanam tvamevam sharnam prabhu.
Very nice. Okay. Who's coming next?
Sulekha Mataji.
Govinda Vallabhe Radhe Parathaye Tvam Aham Sada Tvayam iti janatayu Govindo mam tvesaha.
All right, good attempt. And who's gonna?
Me, Mother.
All right.
राधे वृंदावनाधीशे करुणामृत वाहिनी कृपया निज पादाब्ज दास्यं मायं प्रदीयताम्. Hare Krishna.
Hari bol. Okay, so now for the translations in English.
Next is Vijay Lakshmi Mataji.
And is she unmuted?
Hare Krishna. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. O Purushottama, no sinner or offender is as bad as I am. How can I describe my shame? Just as the minds of young ladies take pleasure in a young man, and the minds of young men take pleasure in a young woman, kindly let my mind take pleasure on you alone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Just as the ground is the only support for those whose feet have slipped, you alone are only shelter for those who have offended you.
O Srimati Radharani, beloved of Lord Govinda, this is my request. May you and Lord Govinda consider me one of your assistants.
O Srimati Radharani, O Queen of Vrindavana, you are a river flowing with the nectar of mercy. Please be kind to me and give me a little service at your lotus feet.
Hari bol. Okay, so let's share a few reflections from here. We haven't touched this prayer for a long time, but it seems like a long time, no?
Yes.
Okay. Any reflections? Any thoughts that came to mind? Okay.
Give me a little service at your lotus feet.
Mm.
Always is a
Tvamevam Sharanam Prabhu Mataji.
Yes.
Prarthaye tvamaham sada.
Very good.
You, dear Lord Krishna and Srimati Radharani, you are the only support. Whenever I have slipped, you have only given me the support too. I am the greatest offender. Please pardon me and forgive me for my offense. Hare Krishna.
Yes, very nice. Anybody else wants to share anything that you caught, anything that caught your attention from these prayers? Are we ready?
I just like the melody to hear it again.
Yeah, and the fact that you have memorized it. Now, I have a question for Sonal Mataji. That Sonal Mataji, the fact that you have memorized it, did it make it easy for you to recite it? You have to unmute yourself and tell me. Sonal Mataji? Can see.
yeah.
Yeah. So my question was that, today you recited the prayers, right?
Yeah.
And was it easier for you because you have memorized it?
Yeah, it's so much easier and it comes out correctly, the pronunciation. That's why I go slow, like just one verse for a long time till I know that I'm not saying it wrongly.
Wrongly. That's very nice. You have to get things right the first time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, once you form a wrong bad habit, then it takes a long time to get out of it.
Yeah, you keep saying the wrong word first.
Word. Yeah, yeah. And then if
Very, very true, Mataji. This I have experienced in my life.
and if you have and if you have memorized the verse, then did you notice that the tune also comes easily? The tune for
It comes very naturally.
naturally, yeah. And that's the beauty of these verses which have been created in Sanskrit, that they have been constructed in such a manner that they are according to the way you breathe, and they will do certain things to your breathing process by pronouncing these verses. So it's like pranayam,
Yeah.
Good. Anybody else likes to share something else while I'm going and bringing up the next prayer? All right, so time for Srimad Bhagavatam 1.1.1. And who is the lucky person today? Who finished last time?
It's me, Mataji. I have to read.
Alrighty. I'm just trying to scroll. I'm just trying to go to the next other window and trying to scroll. Just bear with me. Okay, good. Can you see it? Am I sharing it? Not yet, huh?
Not yet.
Okay. Yeah, here you go. And those of you watching us on Facebook can also share your thoughts and reflections here. Am I sharing it and are you speaking on mute?
No, I can see it, Mataji. But
Yes, you're sharing, Mataji.
Oh, you want some help with this? Reading it?
yes, that would be nice.
Okay, so let's go. Wherever you stumble, you stop and then I'll help you. Okay, and try to break words into small. If a word is big, you either stop and I will pronounce it for you, or you break into two small pieces and pronounce, right? Don't worry about the tune or music or anything, right? Just keep it straight. Yeah.
Mataji, can you scroll a little bit down? The top sentences hidden.
Oh, are you reading it in Devanagari? Okay, sorry, I didn't realize that. Okay.
Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Janmadhasya Yado Navayadit Shraddha
Okay, now here is where Prabhupada comes to your rescue, right? Like it's like 2 miles long word, right? So many things are combined together. But look at how Prabhupada has broken down into so many small pieces. And so as a practice, and this verse is available off of nityasankirtan.com website. And you can go, you can first, read each one of these and then take your eyes and go where it is corresponding, right? Like itaras chastes was, so this is this area, right? Itaras, and then cha and the rise here like that. So you can spend some time and it'll become easy. But Prabhupada has made it so easy for us by just putting these things here like that. Okay? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. And then next line.
Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Karvye Muhayanti Yat Suraya Ejo Vari Mridam Yata Vinimayo Yatra Tri Sargo Marsha Dharmana Svena Sada Nirasta Kuhakam Satyam Param Dhimahi.
Rob, you did a good job. And I have to tell you this, that all of us started like this. All these devotees who will be reciting this so perfectly, they all started like that.
It's like learning a new language, Mataji.
Okay, yeah, but you'll get it. It'll come because you do it with devotion and it'll come very fast. Yeah. Then
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Yes. Om, my Lord, Nama, offering my obeisances. Bhagavate, unto the personality of Godhead. Vasudevaya, unto Vasudev, the son of Vasudev, or Lord Shri Krishna, the primeval Lord. Janmade, creation, sustenance, and destruction. Asya, of the manifested universes. Yataha, from whom. Anvayat, directly. Itarata, indirectly. Cha, and Artheshu, proposes. Abhikya, fully cognizant. Swarat, fully independent. Tene, imparted. Brahma, the Vedic knowledge. Hrida, consciousness of the heart. Ya, one who. Adi Kavya, unto the original created being. Muyanti, our illusion. Yat, about whom. Surya, the great sages and demigods. Tejaha, fire. Vari, water. Mridam, earth. Yatha, as much as. Vinimaya, action and reaction. Yat, whereupon. Three sargaha, three modes of creation, creative faculties. Amrisha, almost factual. Dhamna, along with all transcendental paraphernalia. Swain, self-sufficiently. Sada, always. Nirashta, negation, by absence. Kuhukam, illusion. Satyam, truth. Param, absolute. Dhimahi, I do meditate upon. Hare Krishna.
how do you feel?
Wonderful.
Very good. Okay, whose turn is it to do the translation?
Translation. O
Yee.
my Lord,
Good.
Sri Krishna, son of Vasudeva, all-pervading personality of Godhead, I offer my respectable obeisances unto you. I meditate upon Lord Sri Krishna because he is the absolute truth and the primeval cause of all causes of the creation, sustenance and destruction of the manifested universes. He is directly and indirectly conscious of all manifestations, and he is independent because there is no other cause beyond him. It is he only who first imparted the Vedic knowledge unto the heart of Brahmaji, the original living being. By him, even the great sages and demigods are placed into illusion, as one is bewildered by the illusory representations of water seen in fire or land seen on water. Only because of him do the material universe temporarily manifested by the reactions of the three modes of nature appear factual, although they are unreal. I therefore meditate upon him, Lord Sri Krishna, who is eternally existent in the transcendental abode, which is forever free from the illusory representations of the material world. I meditate upon him, for he is the absolute truth. Hare Krishna.
Okay, so we're going to have a quick game here. I've scrolled over here, and whoever is going to tell me what is the Sanskrit for indirectly.
Anyada.
Indirectly.
Cha. No.
Itarata.
Itarataha.
Itarataha. There you go, right? And what is three modes of creation?
Trisarga.
Trisargaha. There you go. Okay, and what is somebody who is fully independent? What would you call that person?
Right.
Somebody who's fully independent, does not
Swarat.
Swarat. Okay, so what were the three words that we did today? Can anybody remember from this exercise now?
Trisarga.
Trisarga,
Swarat.
fully independent.
Swarat and
Swarat.
what was the third word?
Sarat.
What did it mean? What did it mean?
Itarata. Itarata.
Itarataha, right? So three words: itarataha, trisargaha,
Swarat.
and swarat. Ta.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Swarat, the samrat, swarat, like that. Okay. So are we ready to go into the verse for today?
Guess what?
All right. So do you remember what we did last time? Does anybody recall?
1742, I think.
Mataji, we read about what Ashwatthama had done. We read the chapter from the Krishna book.
From which book were we reading that?
Mostly Krishna book, Mataji.
What would be that book that you were reading from? So let me tell you, Srimad Bhagavatam is Srimad Bhagavatam, we know. And then the Krishna book is an extract from Srimad Bhagavatam. It's extract and a condensation of the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, which has all the pastimes of Lord Krishna, right? And then my question was that we read all about the gory deep working of our Ashwatthama. And
From
Mataji, some form of Mahabharata we read.
What are you saying, Varshana Mataji? What were you saying?
Mahabharata. From Mahabharata.
Yes, it was some form of Mahabharata. It was Mahabharata retold by Krishna Dharma Prabhu, and it's available off vedabase.io. So that's why I picked that up so that you could all follow that along. And it's also one of the recommended, versions of Mahabharata that we should read. Okay. All right.
By who you said?
Krishna.
Krishna.
Yeah. You go there and you'll find out. Yeah, you go to vedabase.io in your leisure time and you find that out. Okay, so let's see. So what was happening? What has been happening in this verse, in this chapter? Somebody remember a few pieces from here and there? Summary, not a whole narration, just quick summary points, precise.
This murder of the sons of
Pandavas.
Ashwatthama.
Pandavas, yeah.
Pandavas, so heinous murder. And who committed that murder?
Ashwatthama.
Ashwatthama.
Okay, and before that, what was Ashwatthama doing? Before the murder, what did we read about?
He was sitting with those two
Your
people.
plan, right? From all the
Yeah.
He was what?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Mataji, he wanted to please Duryodhana.
Duryodhana. Very good. Right. Okay, so let me reiterate my question. My question was that what was he? What have we been reading in this chapter, Srimad Bhagavatam 1.7?
Yeah, Mataji, he released the Sudarshan Chakra.
Well, yeah,
He was very scared.
Yeah, almost right. What did he release? Did he release the Sudarshan Chakra?
No, Mataji.
What did he release?
Yeah, Brahmastra.
Brahmastra, right.
Yeah.
So
And he was very scared.
He was very scared. Yeah. So Sudarshan Chakra only one person can release.
Yeah, Krishna.
Right?
Krishna.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. So he released it, and then what happened? How did we then? What was the end result of that?
He was very scared, and he was running and trying to get away from Krishna.
Okay. Very good. Anybody else likes to tell us more?
He did not know how to retract it, you see, to bring it back.
Okay.
And then Uttama was scared, and she was praying to Lord Krishna that he should come and save her son in the womb, Parikshit Maharaj.
Did we read about that?
No, Mataji, we didn't reach there, but it was...
But this chapter, you have to be in this chapter and precise. So in this chapter, after he releases the Brahmastra, what happened?
He was scared and started running.
Yes.
Arjuna was
what?
Arjuna was going after him too.
Did Arjuna just go after him? Before that, what did he do?
No.
Before, yeah. After
he was thinking if he should go after him.
Okay, you tell me here, right? A Brahmastra has been released, right? It's a nuclear weapon.
Yeah.
So, and then if Arjuna is running after Ashwatthama, after that, something must have happened in between, right? How can you run after somebody when the Brahmastra is there?
Somebody has stopped it from having an impact.
No, Mataji, Arjuna was asking Krishna what to do.
Yes.
And then Krishna told him that don't think he's a Brahmana. He has offended and your action.
Before that. So Arjuna starts praying Krishna, Krishna, right?
Mahabaho, yeah.
Yes. And then he goes and then what does Krishna tell him? Krishna reminds him that you know how to retract it, right?
Yeah.
Then Arjuna touches water and then he releases his counter to the Brahmas, right? And that's when the two Brahmas collide and there's even bigger noise, but then it subsides, right? A noise and sound. Okay, and then he goes after Ashwatthama, and then he catches him, right? As you all said, that he catches him. Why was he able to catch him? What had happened? Why was Arjuna able to catch Ashwatthama, who was ahead?
Because he ran faster.
That was
Ashwatthama got very scared and he didn't know what to do for him.
So if you're running after somebody, then how can you catch him? You can catch him where you run.
Arjuna leaves some other...
Arjuna uses a different vehicle. Ashwatthama's horses got thirsty, remember? The horses got thirsty, so they slowed down. That's why Arjuna was able to catch him. And then he brings him to the camp, right? And then in the camp,
he ties his hands and everything, and he brings him.
Right? So then he had promised his wife that I will bring him, because the wife was crying when her sons were dead. So he promises and says that I'm going to bring the head of the person who has killed your sons, and then you can stand on the head and you can take your shower that you would normally take after burning your sons, like that, right? So it's a very Kshatriya spirit in which he said that. And so he has brought him to his wife. Okay. So that was that. Good thing. You remembered quite a bit of it. A little bit, these recaps help a lot in doing. So.
Mataji, he raises a Brahmastra in the end also, right? A second.
Yes. Yes. That's the character of Achyutama. Yeah. So yeah.
I mixed up that, Mataji.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. That's fine. So here we go. Doing the verse for today. Whose turn is it to read? Do you remember who learned that class?
I read Mataji.
Oh, Neeral Prabhu. Here you go.
Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 7, verse number 43. Uvacha chasahantyasya nananyam nanayanam sati mucyatamesha brahmano nitaram guru.
Very nice. Next one.
Uvacha said, Cha and Asahanti being unbearable for her, Asya his, Bandhana being bound, Anayanam bringing him, Sati the devoted, Muchyatam just get him released, Esha this, Brahmana a Brahmana, Nitaram our Guru teacher.
Very nice. Okay, so if you want to pray to Krishna and you somebody around you who is very much into material world, and you want to pray to Krishna that please, release him from the ropes of Maya that have bound him. This person is bound from the ropes of Maya. What will you say in Sanskrit?
Muchyatam.
There you go for 25 points. All right, and then if you can't bear anything, what is that called?
Asahanti.
Asahanti, asahai, right? You cannot sahana means to tolerate. You cannot do that. You're not able to do that. Okay. And then whose turn is it to read?
Mine, Mataji.
All right, then give us.
She could not tolerate Ashwathama being bound by ropes, and being a devoted lady, she said, release him, for he is a Brahmana, a spiritual master.
What would you say in Sanskrit for release him?
Muchyatam.
All right, okay.
Mataji, Miss Sonal Mataji.
Did we miss Sonal Mataji? Well, I'm not. You please correct.
Oh, I read the translate.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
You read the Sanskrit, right? Okay. All right.
Purport. As soon as Ashwathama was brought before Draupadi, she thought it intolerable that a Brahmana would be arrested like a culprit and brought before her in that condition, especially when the Brahmana happened to be a teacher's son. Arjuna arrested Ashwathama knowing perfectly well that he was the son of Dronacharya. Krishna also knew him to be so, but both of them condemned the murder without consideration of his being the son of a Brahmana. According to revealed scriptures, a teacher or spiritual master is liable to be rejected if he proves himself unworthy of the position of a guru or a spiritual master. A guru is also called acharya, or a person who has personally assimilated all the essence of the Shastras and has helped his disciples to adopt the ways. Ashwathama failed to discharge the duties of a Brahmana or teacher, and therefore he was liable to be rejected from the exalted position of a Brahmana. On this consideration, both Lord Sri Krishna and Arjuna were right in condemning Ashwathama. But to a good lady like Draupadi, the matter was considered not from the angle of Shastric vision, but as a matter of custom. By custom, Ashwatthama was offered the same respect as offered to his father. It was so because generally the people accept the son of a Brahmana as a real Brahmana. Can you scroll a bit, Mataji?
Yeah, I'm scrolling.
By sentiment only. Factually, the matter is different. A Brahmana is accepted on the merit of qualification and not on the merit of simply being the son of a Brahmana.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. But in spite of all this, Draupadi desired that Ashwasthama be at once released, and it was all the same a good sentiment for her. This means that a devotee of the Lord can tolerate all sorts of tribulation personally, but still such devotees are never unkind to others, even to the enemy. These are the characteristics of one who is a pure devotee of the Lord. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So, so we were talking here about, there was some mention, what were some of the key words that come across to you from this verse? Key words that were spoken in the purport by Srila Prabhupada.
Brahmana.
Ramana, very good. Anybody else will give us another name? Any words?
Shastric vision.
Sastric vision. Okay. Sastric vision is trending. Two people wanted to say Sastric vision. Okay. Anything?
Guru.
Guru. Very good.
Acharya.
Son,
Acharya.
son of Brahmana.
Son of a Brahmana. Okay. What else? Last paragraph. Anything from the last paragraph?
Hare Krishna Mataji. What was the question like, Mataji? I got distracted because somebody rang the bell.
No problem. Distractions are there always in material life. So I was saying that from this purport, please give me one word that struck you. Just one word, any word from the purport of Prabhupada. And we are now looking at the last paragraph.
Custom.
Characteristics. Okay.
Is it
Mataji,
tribulation?
Say that. Tribulation. Okay.
Draupadi.
Draupadi. Okay.
Tolerance.
Tolerate. Right. So you see such fantastic,
Tribulation.
yeah, such fantastic words have been used here. Such fantastic words have been used here, right? In this. So there was a word guru, right? Which is kind of like surfacing a little bit to the top because he's, why is the word guru come to the top? Because Ashwatthama is, who is Ashwatthama?
Sama is the son of Guru, Dronacharya.
Dronacharya.
All right. So now here's the question coming at you. Listen very carefully. Okay. Now before I ask recite that question, I'm going to look at the screen here, gallery, to see if anybody else has joined us who was not there with us before. Anybody who needs to be added to the reading list? Anybody there? Niral Prabhu, is he with us?
No, Garima Mataji said she can't read.
Can't read, and the rest of them are all there.
Aruni Mataji is not. Yeah, can add Aruni Mataji.
You can add her? Okay, right. So my question to you is that this evening, right? This evening, our evening with you, where else did we talk about or come across Guru, the concept of Guru? In all the readings that we did. So the first question is that what all did we read, right? That's how you'll attempt to answer this question, right? Okay, so can somebody tell me what did we read?
Mataji, one.
Kyapti Panchaka.
And then 1.1.1.
And
then 1.7.
43.
Then 1.1.1 and 1.7.43.
Okay, good. And Niral Prabhu, were you saying something?
No, Mataji. I mean, Guru also, when Ashwatthama was saved because he was son of the Guru.
Guru, yes, right. So in this afternoon, did you come across Guru, the concept? Anywhere else in any of our readings? Okay. You're looking for Guru. There. Yeah, there's something that we'll see to the Guru, right? Say to our Guru, Matsamonasti Papatma. And it's the Guru who takes on all such Papatmas like us, or at least like me, for sure. And then, okay, so here, let's go back and I will show you, and I want you to look at it and tell me. I'll give you a hint that it's from Srimad Bhagavatam 1.1.1. And here it's coming up on the screen close to you. Please have a look at it. Ponder it over it for 30 seconds and let me know. Do you come across the concept of Guru, right? What is Guru? What does Guru mean? Who is a Guru? Who is called a Guru?
As Vedic
Guru is wait.
Who imparts the
Absolute
knowledge.
truth, primeval cause of all causes.
He, Mataji, it is said, it is he only who first imparted the Vedic knowledge unto the hearts of Brahma. That's the Guru who gives the knowledge, right? Vedic knowledge.
So you see, there was a concept of Guru here also, right? So who is Brahmaji's Guru?
Lord Krishna.
Lord Krishna, right? So he was initiated by Krishna into the Vedic knowledge, and Krishna is Guru. And as Vijayalakshmi Mataji was trying to say, that Guru is heavy with knowledge. The word Guru in Sanskrit also means heavy. So what is he heavy with? He's heavy with knowledge. He's got a lot of knowledge there. So you see, there is a Guru concept there. And so to the Guru, what are your feelings to the Guru typically?
Respect.
Respect. Very good.
Being a servant of the Guru.
So servitude. Okay. Okay.
Trust.
Trust is there. Yeah.
We had to follow the instructions of Guru.
Okay. Obedience.
Obedience.
Yes. But what else would you think?
Mataji, we feel free when Guru is there, that now he will take me back to Godhead.
So relief is there, right? Relief. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to the next verse and have a look at what Draupadi has to continue saying. So who's next in line to read today? Neeral Prabhu, you're maintaining the list.
I think it's Vijayalakshmi Mataji.
Vijayalakshmi Mataji?
Okay.
Can you give us the next verse here? Sanskrit, just the Sanskrit.
Asya dhanur veda savisargopa samyama astra gramascha bhavata sikshito and anugrahat.
Sikshito yad anugrahat. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Next time.
Next one.
Aruni Mataji, next.
Sorry, I was on mute. Okay. Sarahasyaha, confidential. Danuhu Vedaha, knowledge in the art of manipulating bows and arrows. Visarga, releasing. Upasamyamaha, controlling. Astra, weapons. Gramaha, all kinds of. Cha, and. Bhavata, by yourself. Shikshitaha, learned. Yet, by whose. Anugrahat, mercy of.
Shruba Mataji.
Which Mataji?
Shruba Mataji.
Sukarupa Mataji.
Sorry, Mataji, I just read it from here.
Yeah, that's okay. It was by Dronacharya's mercy that you learned the military art of throwing arrow and the Mataji, get scrolling down. Okay, yeah, I'm fine. Arrow and the confidential art of controlling weapons. Should I read the purport, Mataji?
So purport will go to somebody else. So we just read pieces.
Mataji, you can read, please. You came in later on. I can skip my reading this time.
Wow, thank you so much for that. Sukarupa.
Thank you, Prabhu. Okay. So Dhanurveda, or military science, was taught by Dronacharya with all its confidential secrets of throwing and controlling by Vedic hymns. Gross military science is dependent on material weapon, but finer than that is art of throwing the arrows saturated with Vedic hymns, which act more effectively than gross material weapons like machine guns or atomic bombs. The control is by Vedic mantras or the transcendental science of sound. It is said in the Ramayana that Maharaj Dasharatha, the father of Lord Rama, used to control arrows by sound only. He could pierce his target with his arrow by only hearing the sound, without seeing the object. So this is a finer military science than that of gross material military weapon used nowadays. Arjuna was taught all these, and thereafter Draupadi wished that Arjuna feel obliged to Acharya Drona for all these benefits. And in the absence of Dronacharya, his son was his representative. That was the opinion of the good lady Draupadi. It may be argued why Dronacharya, a rigid Brahmana, should be a teacher in military science, but the reply is that a Brahmana should become a teacher regardless of what his department of knowledge is. A learned Brahmana should become a teacher, a priest, and a recipient of charity. A bona fide Brahmana is authorized to accept such professions.
Very well. Okay, so we did the previous verse and then we did this verse, and we are actually tracing Draupadi's feelings, right? And so we were going through that, when there's a guru, what should your feelings be? And you listed some of them, right? And is there any other feeling for the spiritual master that you see in this particular verse? What does Draupadi feel? What sentiment does she have?
She feels obligated to the Guru.
Yes, that gratefulness is there.
Yeah.
And it's a quality of a devotee. They feel grateful. So from Srimad Bhagavatam 1.1.1, when you talked about the Guru, so who should be grateful to Krishna?
Brahmaji. And we all actually.
Yes, Brahmaji should be grateful to Krishna, and then very rightly said, actually all of us should be there because he has created all of us, right? So that gratitude got to be there, right? And then, okay, so let's just, gratitude is a very, very fine sentiment, right? We like that. I like that a lot. Gratitude, right? So what exactly does gratitude mean? What are the stages actually in gratitude, that sentiment of gratitude? What are the stages? And, when you say I'm feeling grateful to that person, what exactly does it mean to you?
Hare Krishna, Mataji. When you are grateful to somebody, the one who has done even a small bit of a thing, we have to be grateful to the person and abide by the words and trust in the words of that teacher, and that is why you are grateful to that person. And I think because whenever I have this, I always think of my mother and I feel gratitude for her. And at times, you see, this feeling comes that today I'm reading the Shastras. I wish I had read them at that time and could have expressed my feelings to her. And today I can only express my feelings of gratitude to her picture only, not when she's alive.
Yes. So gratitude should be timely.
Yes, timely done. And we should surrender totally. Total trust we should have in a person who is teaching you.
What else about good, very good. What else about gratitude?
Reciprocation.
Reciprocation.
Reciprocation. Yes, Mother.
Right? I wish she was not able to reciprocate, right? And why was she not able to reciprocate at that time when the mother was doing it?
On time we had to reciprocate.
Yeah, but why do you think she was not able to reciprocate at that time?
Didn't have the proper knowledge.
Lack of knowledge.
Lack of knowledge. So because of lack of knowledge, yeah. Because of lack of knowledge, she was not able to do.
The realization wasn't there.
Right. The realization was not there. The recognition was not there. So when you're trying to be grateful to somebody, you should have recognition. Okay? So recognition is there. Then there's one more thing. So you said recognition and you said reciprocation. Then there is one more which is in between, which happens in between.
Realization.
Realization we took. Recognition, realization we took. So sometimes what happens is that a person does something to us and we are so very grateful at that time. That feeling is there of recognition, right? Yes, and then that same person goes and does something else to us, right? Something bad to us, and then we give it to him left, right, and center. Now look at Draupadi's behavior over here. That Ashwatthama has done so much of gruesome work, and Ashwatthama is Dronacharya's son. And what is Draupadi's thing? What is Draupadi's thing?
Tolerating.
No,
what are the reasons that Draupadi gave? That
remembrance, Mataji.
Remembrance. He remembered. She remembered. Very good. Right? She remembered that. So with gratitude, for gratitude to sustain, you should have recognition. For gratitude to be born, and then for gratitude to sustain, you should have remembrance, and then you should also have reciprocation, like that, right? So it's very important in our life to have gratitude, and we are seeing this exemplary situation and exemplary devotee of Lord Krishna, Draupadi, who's at this time, even in such a heart-wrenching moment when all her 3 sons are killed, right? So another thing is that, when there is a gratitude, when there's a feeling of gratitude, there is a person is thinking that there is some personality behind it. So it brings you, it creates a nice relationship. So we saw that not only Brahma should be grateful to Krishna, but everybody should be grateful to Krishna. And the fact that you're saying that I should be grateful to Krishna is bringing in an element of the fact that there is a personality of God, that Krishna is a person. Otherwise, what will you be grateful for, right? And the epitome of gratefulness we see in the Tattenu Kampam Susamikshamano Bhunjanamevatmakitam Vipakam Hidvak Vapubir Vidadhan Namaste Jivetayamiti Pade Sadaya Bhag. So we have done this verse so many times, and what it says is that whenever a devotee is faced with difficulties in his life and reversals of fortune in his life, instead of blaming Krishna and dumping Krishna consciousness and running away, what the devotee says is Tattenu Kampam. He further continues and says, with his heart full of gratitude, he says that Krishna, it is your mercy, it is your special mercy on me that I actually deserved worse things in my life, and you have reduced my sentence. And with that mood of reciprocation, and that mood of recognizing what Krishna has done and also remembering all that Krishna has done for us, he says that, uses his body, mind, and soul to further glorify Krishna. So this is very, very important. Gratitude is very, very important, right? So if you have gratitude in your life, right? So first is that, you should have gratitude, and we said that gratitude means you should recognize, you should remember, and then reciprocate. So how would you think you would reciprocate to Krishna?
Doing devotional service.
By serving him and his exalted devotees.
Okay, so serving Krishna and his exalted devotees is how you will give it back to him, right? Okay. And what other ways can you give it back to Krishna? How do you serve
And
Krishna? Let me ask that question. How do you serve Krishna? Give me some examples of how you would serve Krishna. You're on the right track.
Devotional service.
Serving his what do you call it? Servants.
Serving his servants, right? Doing deity worship, offering taste to Krishna, spreading his words, right?
spreading his word
Right.
and studying the Shastras, his
Right.
Leelas.
Right.
And I'm really grateful to Arjuna also, Mataji, because he is the one, because of him, Bhagavad came into existence.
Fantastic. Yes, fantastic. So you see, when you start to apply and start thinking along those kind of thoughts, that what I should be grateful for, because if you are in the habit of being grateful, right? So if you are a person who's grateful, then you will be a content person. Content means you are satisfied.
Yes.
Right? If you're not grateful, then that satisfaction will never come to you. You have to be grateful. Look at Draupadi. She's, whatever situation came to her, she's still satisfied with that situation, and still she's saying, but don't kill him. Because gratitude, his father taught you, Dhanur Vidya, you are famous as the Gandhi bearer, right? And you are the one. Right? Although Krishna has said that, when we look at it just superficially, and we see that, this was just Draupadi being sentimental, and indeed she was, right? We also have to look at the various elements which is behind her sentiments, right? The sentiment could be, and other elements of her sentiments will come in the later verses. But for now, the sentiment, the major sentiment over here is the gratitude. That's what she's thinking of, right? And other sentiments we'll analyze next week when we do that, or whenever we get to do that. Right? So satisfaction is like, stay content. Whatever you got, right? And that's what Ishopanishad, very first verse says, that Ishavasyam idam sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagat tena taktena bhunjita magira kasvasiddhanam. Whatever has been set aside as your quota, you just enjoy that and do not covet what belongs to others and has been set aside as others, right? And this is what we always do. We will spend our whole life just complaining about what we did not get, right? But if we learn to count our blessings, we'll be a very happy person. Because if we just count the bad things that happen to us, our mood will always be bad, right? And a classic example of that is, all of us, at least me, is a classic example of that is like Hiranyakashipu, right? So Hiranyakashipu, what was Hiranyakashipu's son's name?
Prahlad.
Prahlad. It was an easy question, right? I was just testing to see who all are listening to this monologue. So it was Prahlad, right? Mm-hmm. And Prahlad was a devotee, right? And so why was his father not happy with having a son like that?
Because he's chanting Hari's name.
Yeah, but why was he not happy with the son chanting Hari's name?
Because he was not serving his father.
He was not serving his father. Okay.
He was envious of Krishna.
He was envious of Krishna, right? He was a non-devotee, right? He was a non-devotee, and he was thinking like, I'm as good as Krishna, so Prahlad should serve me. But more important, he was envious of Krishna and didn't like that, right? But Hiranyakashipu had 3 other sons also. It was only one son who became a devotee, right? And he just went after him. That one made his life miserable. He made his life miserable. And then finally he died because of that, right? Hiranyakashipu died because of Prahlad and his animosity with Prahlad, because Krishna came to protect. Krishna says, I carry what you lack and I'll preserve what you have. So my devotee is about to die. I'll preserve his body. He did that, right? So this is a classic point on, focusing on not focusing on what you have got. Even from a demon's perspective, like you have 3 demon sons. Why are you focusing on the devotee one? Leave him alone. No, did not do that. So this is very, very important. The contentment is very, very important. And this corona and this COVID virus is teaching us how to be content with little, isn't it? Can you give me some examples?
Mataji, it has taught a lot, Mataji. I mean, if vegetables are not available and can't get it, we manage with the dry rations, whatever we have. So we have learned, not gone to the market to buy anything so far.
Yeah, yeah. So this is a very good, it's a very good attitude to build.
Yes.
Right? Very good attitude to build. And so you will be content when you stop running after things. When you stop running after things. And in the Shishtastakam verses, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling you a list, gives you a list of some of the things that you should not run after. Anybody familiar with the Shishtastakam prayers? It says,
yes, Mam Janmani Janmanishware Bhaktan Bhakti Hetu Kitaviyai.
Right. So when you get, very good. So when you get into that mood of, like, I don't want this, I'm just content with all this. So what's going to happen is that this contentment is going to lead to humility. Contentment is going to lead to humility. And what does Shikshastakam tell you about humility?
Trinadapi Sunichena Tarorapi Shahishnana Manina Manadena.
Manina Manadena Kirtanya Sadahari.
Kirtanya Sadahari, right? So very good, Sukharba Mataji. So what is this telling you? That don't go after things, because then you will be content. And when you are content, then it will lead to humility. Trinadapi Sunichena. And because of that, and tolerant. See, Draupadi, she was tolerating, right? And tolerant of all that. And then he said, the Shastakam verse says, then when you do that and do that, what's going to happen? The Trinadapi Sunichena verse, what does it tell you? Sukharpa, give it one more time.
Amanina Manadena Kirtanya Sadahari. Even if you give me respect, even if I don't get the respect, I mean,
yeah, you're content. You're not going after respect, right? But you give respect to everybody. Then what happens? Amanina Mandina?
Kirtaniya Sadahari.
Kirtaniya Sadahari. So you have to remember that. Kirtaniya, to be able to do Kirtaniya Sadahari, you have to be Tinadapi Sunichena. Amanina Manadena. Kirtaniya Sadahari. Right? So you see that is why there's, and we know Hare Nama Eva Kevalam Kalau Nastyeva Gatiranyata. So there is no other way than this in this Kali Yuga, than to chant the names of the Lord. And in order to be able to chant the names of the Lord properly, we have to be living a proper life. And this is one of the things. A proper life is a life which is of gratitude. Okay. So I'm going to stop now here and take a few reflections from you for a little while.
Can I say something, Shraddha Mataji?
Absolutely.
So I'm sure everyone in this class will agree with me that we all have a lot of gratitude for you for teaching us in this class.
Yes, absolutely. I agree.
Passing the gratitude up to my spiritual master who
absolutely Mataji.
Yeah.
Mataji, I wanted to add, when we were talking about Guru and gratitude and reciprocation, and when I said for Arjuna, and then I was remembering Guru Maharaj Ji, that he is the representative of Lord Krishna. So, and he has brought all of us on the right path. So my gratitude to him.
Yes,
always.
Absolutely. Very good point, Vaishana Mataji, because we saw that Krishna taught Brahma. So Brahma went to the Ivy League. Yes. Ivy League College of Devotional Service. Who's your professor? Mr. Krishna. Like that, right? But here we have got a very equally nice representative. Yeah, your spiritual master is a representative of Krishna. That should be the gratitude, that somebody dedicates his life to be able to teach me.
And Mataji, I'm really feel very happy and very grateful to Nirukula Mataji also, because she's the one who is serving him all the time to remain healthy and good. You see, takes care of all his needs.
Absolutely. And actually, there's no difference between the spiritual master and his wife.
Yes.
So our mood and our serving attitude should be the same for the spiritual master and his wife.
Yes.
So we should, as a matter of homework, or maybe now we can do that. Can you think of 3 things that you're grateful in your life other than me, having me in your life? I'm looking for some more original thoughts.
That was original.
Well said, Sonal Mataji. 100 points
Well,
to you from my.
yeah, so I meant, yes, I'm not denying that Sonal Mataji said original thoughts. I'm just saying that don't repeat it.
No, I'm not.
No, Sonal, it's for others. It's for others in the class that don't repeat what Sonal Mataji said. Come up with something more original. Because otherwise, all of you will put that as one. I know you all. You love me so much. I know that. And I'm very grateful for that.
Mataji, association of the devotees.
Very
Mataji, that is very important. I'm grateful for that. After coming to Krishna consciousness, I could get this kind of association. Otherwise, I had all people, those who were complaining about each other.
Yeah, yeah.
I can tell about the thanks to Zoom.
Yeah.
I see everybody enjoy like this and are sitting in the room. And,
Absolutely.
this company, devotees thing. It's very good. So from morning till night, I am doing like this till 11 o'clock. Morning 6:50, 7:50 I start.
Oh, wow.
Zoom class. I'm attending all the classes.
Can I add?
Yes, Aruni Mataji, we'd love to hear from you.
The thought, the thought is original for me. I'm very, very grateful for your class and for talking to you. So it's my first thought, that I've expressed.
All right. Okay, yeah, thank you. What else?
Bhaji, I was remembering, once in Yatra, I was not in the Yatra, I think it was 2 years before, in Maharaj's Yatra, right? You guys went, and then there were some devotees, they were deaf, they could not speak, they could not chant the Maha Mantra, but they were showing the gesture, what do you call it, the language, what is that language called? I'm forgetting. Sign language, right? So they're using sign language to say Maha Mantra, right? After that, at some point in some classes and all, you were showing that thing, right?
Yeah, I've forgotten that. Yeah, my God.
Yeah, I think it was in Sacramento class. Someone asked, and you and Kameshwari Mataji were showing like how.
No, it was not Sacramento class. It was in the Yatra only. That year she was attending, and both of us were demonstrating. Because Guru Maharaj taught that. One of our god sisters, Audrey Leela Mataji, she teaches sign language. Yeah.
So after seeing that, I was thinking, I still think like, we feel like, just having that, not a perfect body, but just bare minimum thing, listening, saying, talking, right? We should be so grateful and so gratitude. I'm so grateful to Krishna. At least, we are not deaf and dumb, like, at least we cannot pronounce or we cannot speak, so bare minimum thing, but at least, grateful for that facility that we've been giving. At least we can speak, we can chant, right?
Yeah.
To get this birth also, parents, first of all.
Yeah, parents are trending. We got our parent on Facebook also. Somebody's grateful, Namaste is grateful for her family. Yeah. And Association of Devotees again. Yeah, that was, yeah.
I'm grateful for the time we can come together and listen to you. So grateful that I can make time.
You can make time. Very nice.
So grateful for that.
Exactly. And one of the things, one of the worst things that we can do is to not be grateful, right? And not to recognize it. For example, these are COVID virus days, right? So you're all under lockdown. And here in Santa Clara County, it's very, very strict. Some church or something, they had a little get together and they were fined $10,000. Very, very strict there. And like, we just take it for granted that I'm just going to drive my car, go to the temple and have darshan of the Lord. And now I'm just thinking that we should all have been grateful every day for Lord Krishna for giving us the darshan, because now almost 6 months are passed and no darshan. right? Face to face. So what we should learn from this behavior of Draupadi, and what you to take away from is that, one way of being happy in life, I mean, we all have to accept that this is Dukhalayam, right? Is there anybody on this call today who's supremely happy in this material world, wants to stay here? Anybody says that? I'm going to go into the gallery view. Please, raise your hands or give a thumbs up using your keypad. Anybody who's happy wants to stay here? Kyatima ji came on camera to say no.
We're happy when we eat prasadam. But
Yes,
Or take darshan.
right.
Be
So
happy.
exactly. So the key to being happy in this material world, because something or the other, someone or the other is going to mess up with our lives and mess up with ourselves and mess up with our plans. So if we learn to focus on being grateful, learn to focus on the small, even small things that we have, what to talk of the big things that we have. If we learn to focus on that, we will be happy. Right? I mean, I remember I was talking to a couple, and so they were talking about, they were recently married and about who cooks and who cooks. I was asking the wife, and so the wife was saying that, it's very easy, my husband is very happy with whatever I cook for him. He's just very, very happy. And then he said, but on the other hand, for me, the food has to be absolutely perfect. The sugar level has to be right. The salt level has to be right. The pepper, the chili, everything. And I said, you know what? Your husband will be a happy man throughout his life. Contentment. He's looking for small happiness here and there. So that's the only way.
But you said they're newly married, man.
Good. There you go. There you go. Yes.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for the segue.
Yeah.
So when
after 10 years.
After 10 years, they say, I agree.
Mataji, I thought you were talking about like us. That's the case. Usually my Prabhu is like okay with anything except for Bengal. If I feed him like khichdi for 7 days without salt, he can eat.
Yes.
Oh.
So
And it's been like this
right.
for 15 years.
But Mataji, that doesn't happen because she wants.
Yeah, because I don't like that.
Yeah. So the point to be taken here, and again from the life of Draupadi, is to remember this, to remember that I have a spouse who when we were married for the first 10 days, he liked the khichdi's that I gave him for all the 10 days. 40 years later, to remember that. You see? So gratitude means recognition, then remembrance, and then reciprocation. That is what is going to make you happy. And don't remember all the bad things that they did. Because most of the times people do bad things to you, especially in our family, is when they are angry. And don't judge by a person by what they did or said when they were angry. Look at the positive. Be like the bee who goes after the honey. Don't be like the fly. You know where the fly goes for? Wherever there's a sore, the fly will go there. Where there's something dirty, the fly will go there. But the bee goes for the nectar. So we should be that. So can you take it as a homework? So just look for reasons that you want to be grateful, at least for the next 1 hour. And maybe on the WhatsApp we can share what we are thinking we are grateful for.
We are grateful to you, Mataji, for this amazing weekend start.
Talking about the weekends, there's another reason for you to be very grateful for. And that is that tomorrow we're going to have a very fantastic presentation in the evening by His Grace Vaisheshika Prabhu and Devamit Swami Maharaj. I'm going to post the details there. So you'll get a benefit of very good association. It'll be in the evening. Then on Sunday morning, again, Vaisheshika Prabhu is going to give a very, very nice class with Swavas Prabhu in the morning, right? And then on Monday, Monday evening, our time, something else is coming up. I'm forgetting that, but whatever it is, we'll just see. And then a Mahayagya is going to happen in Ahobalam, which will be, I think, our Monday evening. I'm forgetting, September 1st evening. It will be a 3-hour long Mahayagya performed at Ahobalam, where Lord Nrsimhadev had appeared. And so that yagya, all those who participated in the Bhadra Purnima for doing book distribution, or contributing for that, or even just coming and helping us distribute the books by saying, okay, here are names of 5 people, you can go and talk to them. Even that little thing, because when it comes to gratitude, we see how much gratitude Ramchandra had for the monkeys who helped him. That millenniums later, when he came back as Krishna in Vrindavan, he used to feed the monkeys. All the dahi, he would break the pots and give it to the monkeys because he was grateful to the monkey, like that. So our gratitude should be always there for accepting and acknowledging anybody and everybody. So it'll be a fantastic yagya. It'll be all broadcast. So which means that, some of the classes that I have will not be happening at their regular time, but we have better thing, a much more higher concentration of Krishna Katha is going to happen.
Mataji, so Ashramada was listening your class quietly. He said that Vaishnavana Yato Shambhu, he just looks at the good qualities and every
very
function
nice.
or everything.
Absolutely. Very good. Very well said, Prabhu. Thank you. Thank you for bringing it up. And actually, thank you, because that that particular verse is from Srimad Bhagavatam, which says Nimnaganam Yatha Ganga, right? So basically it is saying that Devanam Achito Yatha, Vaishnanam Yatha Shambhu, Purananam Tato Yatha, Yatho Tatha, or something like that. I'm forgetting. But what that means is that, among those things that go down, which is basically rivers that go from mountains to the ocean, among the things that go down, the Ganges is the best, right? Nimnaganam Yatha Ganga, just like Ganges is the best among those that flow down, right? And among the Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambhu, among all the Vaishnavas, which is devotees of Vishnu, Shambhu is the best. Lord is the best, right? And then Devatanam Yatha Achyuto Yatha, and among the Devtas, Achyuta, Krishna is the best, right? And then he says, similarly, Purananam Idam Tata. He says, and similarly, among all the Puranas, the Bhagavad Purana is the best. So Bhagavatam is the best. Like that. Yeah.
But why Devata is not Krishna, Mataji? Krishna is not Dev.
Yeah, he's above the Deva. He's Dev the Devas. But then, for the colloquial, for all the people who consider him as Krishna, at least they understand. But Devtas and Krishnas are not different like that, right? But yes, you are right. And that is why we say Prabhupada's philosophy is fantastic, because it takes us to a higher level, right? Beyond the demigods, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so do I have your permission to leave the call?
No.
So we will meet again tomorrow, right? Tomorrow is Saturday. Tomorrow Saturday we start early in the morning with. Did I post that? Did I post that link to you? I haven't yet, but I should do that to the WhatsApp group that we all have. And so we are having a fantastic thing. Just give me a second here. I just want to post it there before I start talking, because then you'll be able to have something to relate to. San Matthew, and I'll be publicizing.
What time, Mataji?
I'm just going to give you the time. Vijayalakshmi Mataji, start looking at your. Oh, I already did that, right?
You already posted it.
Yes, I did. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to bring that up here so that all of you can see, and share it on the screen with you. And let me know when you're able to see the screen. Am I already sharing with you the screen or no?
No.
I'm not sharing. Okay, so sharing desktop number 2 with you here. Okay, here. Can you see that?
Yeah, we have that.
Mataji, can you enlarge it? We can't see.
Yeah, I'm trying to enlarge it, but it won't enlarge it anymore. Oh, now it's enlarging it. All right. So tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., we start with Make Japa Great Again. It's the usual that we have, chanting. And now we know, Tanadapi Sunichina, Najanam Nathanam Nadmun Sundaram. With that mood, we will go to the Make Japa Great Again session tomorrow. Then there's Krishna Katha, nowadays where he's reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. And then we have the Youth Jam. We know it's for the youth, but you're welcome to listen to the broadcasts. Then go to Goloka. How to get your ticket to go back to Goloka is what will be discussed by Ms. Grace Vaishya Prabhu and Mo. and His Holiness Devamit Swami Maharaj from down under New Zealand. And then Sunday again at 6:45 a.m. in the morning, we're going to have a go to Goloka, right? Like that. And announcements about the Yagya will come a little bit later. I'm just waiting for, because all this is organized by BBT, the Bhaktivedanta Book Trust. So I would rather have them announce it first, and then I will follow it up with my announcement.
10 o'clock tomorrow, is that right?
10 o'clock in the morning for you. Yes, Mataji.
Okay.
10 o'clock in the morning, you come there and then you stay for a couple of hours. And then the evening, it will be 7:45 in the evening.
So 10:45.
Yeah.
For me, it will be 5:15 next day morning.
It will be 5:15
Go to Golok.
Sunday morning for you. Yeah.
Yes.
Is the Saturday and the Sunday session the same for the go to Goloka?
Well, name-wise, they are the same, but different personalities are going to come and tell you and share their mood with that. Like Radhanath Swami Maharaj came last week. Radhanath Swami Maharaj, and he came live, and then Bhakti Raghav Swami Maharaj sent a recording. He was somewhere in India, so he couldn't get connected to Zoom, so he did that like that.
Okay, thank you, Mataji.
That was a fantastic session, Mataji.
There you go.
I attended the session.
Yeah.
So, Mataji, we will not have our Bhakti Vriksha tomorrow, or we'll start on this.
No, we won't have it because it'll be a very long day for me.
Yeah.
And what is happening is that, these sessions are of a very high caliber because His Holinesses are involved there, right? So the Zoom broadcasting team, which I serve, we have to go through rehearsals and a lot of prep and a lot of meetings happen behind the scenes. So it's not that I'll be resting tomorrow. It'll be more work. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't read the message.
No problem. Yeah. Pin this group.
No, I have pinned, but I haven't pushed my phone.
Okay, didn't read it. I know what that means. Yeah.
Yes, Bhagavatam class 7 p.m. Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Good. Vanchakalpatrubhyascha kripasindhubhyevcha
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Hare Bol.
Thank you, Shraddha Mataji.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Good to have you here. Those who are with us on the Facebook, as well as those of you who are here with us on the Zoom. Please let us all join together and say a big Hari Bol while I end this broadcast and I end this call.
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.